Hey!
Take one of these. Dopest beets this side of Kilmarnock. Spread the word with the other farmers, yeah?
Oh, beetroot.
DJ Beetroot.
I found it. It's a lovely crop.
No, as in BE80. Beetroot. Root of the beet. Proper clever, right? DJ Beetroot.
In the multifaceted world of comedy, there's a special charm associated with localized humor. That humor which hits very differently depending on whether you are from a particular region in question, and to everyone else it just comes off as awkward. Or when it's executed perfectly, it is received as zany and ridiculous, as with the legendary localized humor of the UK, such as Monty Python. Get Duked is a wonderful example of that. Written and directed by Ninian Doff, the film is about four schoolboys out in the Scottish Highlands thrust into a bizarre camping trial called the Duke of Edinburgh Award. The eclectic squad made up of 3 juvenile delinquents and an enthusiastic homeschooler. One, the future of rap, DJ Beetroot, the pyromaniac Ian, not the brightest bulb in the bakery, Duncan MacDonald, and the aforementioned homeschooler, Dean Gibson. The award is part punishment and means to avoid expulsion for the 3 delinquents, but a scholastic accolade for the young naive Ian. It requires that they trek on their own through the Highlands, foraging, orienteering, and working as a team. And in the end, they reach the northern coast and rendezvous with their schoolmaster and winning the Duke's Award. The hang-up is, the Duke of Edinburgh Award is just a ruse to attract young children to the Scottish Highlands so that the Duke, who may potentially be a pedophile, much like the real Duke, can hunt them down in efforts to cull the herd. It's also obvious that they take great enjoyment in doing so. If Superbad was involved in a terrible head-on collision with one of the countless incarnations of Richard Connell's short story The Most Dangerous Game, the result of the carnage would be Get Duked. The film's writing comes through with its characters and localized charm. The wannabe rapper, Derelict, and the dim bulb exchange charming high school interactions with one another while trying to navigate this whole fish out of the water scenario. And the writing doesn't stop at the core crew. The film is populated with interesting side characters in what appears to be a cross-section of English prejudice towards their Scottish brethren. Most notable members of the cavalcade of characters is the Duke himself, played by Eddie Izzard, and Jonathan Arris, who plays the kid's schoolmaster, Mr. Carlyle. I want to make special note of Izzard's involvement in this film because he is also the film's executive producer. In addition, the film's humor is very colored with the same vein of comedy that Izzard is known for. The class satire is played very on the nose, and the ridiculousness inherent in the British royalty is basically the linchpin of the film's commentary. The Duke is a very direct representation of an antiquated aristocratic elite that have stilled the wheels of progress, leaving a country ruined by political conservatism to a youth poorly equipped by society to try to make do. It's an issue that's not uncommon outside the British Empire either. I'm not a citizen of the United Kingdom, and yet I too also feel the effects of conservative boomers running the train of progress off its rails zealously, pining for good old days that only ever existed in their nostalgia. The message may be camouflaged by the deep accents and funny schoolyard slang, the occasional drug and sex joke, but it is a message for the people and for the youth. The final moments of the film, after having suffered through the Duke's trials and grown together as friends and people, the squad encounter another group of fresh blood about to embark on the Duke's trials themselves. After equipping them for the adventure ahead, they bolster their morale with a rebellious "give them hell." I really enjoyed this movie and I would very much recommend it. It's cleverly written and apropos to the current political climate, both here and across the pond. It was a refreshing comedy I was really able to allow myself to enjoy. And it had just enough punk rock attitude coming from a group of young punks to make this aging punk appreciate and smile. Until next time, this is Michael J. Migliore, your man on film. thank you for watching. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel, and please keep an eye out on the channel and my blog for content coming up in the next few weeks. In the meantime, please take care of yourself.